I always wanted to be on the radio.
The M, the A, the R, the C, the S, the I, the D, the E.
Alright, what is it you want to do when you grow up?
On the radio, he is introduced like
The M, the A, the R, the C, the S, the I, the D, the E.
All right. We are back, and it is a beautiful Saturday afternoon, sunny here in Niagara Falls, and we're here at 4680Q, live on the radio for the Marc Side. I've got a guest with me. His name is Beardoh. He also goes by Brian, and we're going to talk to him today about all kinds of stuff. Say hi, Brian.
Hi. I like how you introduced me as Beardoh, but also goes by Brian, which is my real name.
Well, exactly, because your mom named you Beardoh, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
So we got a few things we're going to talk about. I want to give a shout out first to 4680Q for letting us do this, the producers for putting this on, my guest Brian for coming in, and also all of you who are tuning in and listening. We really appreciate you. Thank you. That being said, let's just get right into it.
Okie dokie.
Let's get right into it, man. The name.
Beardoh. Yeah. It was a weird one. So, online originally, I was streaming long before, streaming on Twitch long before the TikTok thing came out. And I had a different name back then, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
So once the TikTok thing kind of started going off, it wasn't going off a little bit. I wanted to change the name up a little bit. And I couldn't think of anything of what the name would be to start the new TikTok channel. And my kids actually came up with it.
Get out.
My kids, we're sitting around one day and they're all talking, and my kids have constantly called me weird. I do weird. Honestly, I don't. What people see online is not an act. It's not the way that
truth.
I'm real. That's the real me. I'm just weird and goofy in person. I've always have been. So my kids, every time I'll say or do something silly, my kids are like, "Dad, you're weird, right?" And then when we're talking about different names, my one son was like, "Well, you got the beard. Why don't we just call you Weird Beard or something like that?" Mm-hmm. And then it just evolved into Weirdoh Beardoh or Beardoh Weirdoh, whichever one people want. So that's how I got it.
Perfect.
My kids helped.
Not given to you by your mom at birth?
No.
Okay.
She gave me that weird, boring name of Brian.
That you also sometimes go by.
Brian. I hate that.
Is it with a Y? Or
it is with a Y,
okay.
Yeah, because she's a big fan of Bryan Adams. And my father wanted to be named after him. And his name is Tom, and they were going to call me TJ. Okay. And my mom right away was like, "Ain't happening.
Nope,
we're not doing
Brian.
that." And he's like, "Well, think of something better." And she's like, "Brian." He's like, "All right."
Is your middle name Adam?
No.
That would have been amazing.
No.
Brian Adam.
Brian Adam Beardoh. Or Brian Beardoh Adams.
Right?
There's so much to play with that. We could have a lot of fun.
So, since we're talking about your mom real quick, I saw some stuff on Facebook that made me laugh. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm just going to give a little background real quick. Our guest here is, he's got a little bit of social clout behind him. He's about to break, I think it's 1 million followers on Instagram, which is insane. And he's got about 2 million on TikTok, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Just for context. So when we talk about online and social stuff, there's more than just random guy that used to stream. But
I guess.
Back to your mom. I wanted to bring something up because I saw on Facebook that she has tons of pictures of her dog's birthdays.
Yeah, and 0 pictures of who else's birthdays.
I was. That's what I wanted to know. Did the dogs get more favorable treatment throughout life than you did?
The moment I left the house, I was dead to her. I go back. Obviously, my mom and I are really, really close, so I go and I hang out with her all the time. And I don't know how many. If I had a nickel for every time I told her that you treat the dogs better than you ever treated me and my sister, I could probably retire about a decade ago. She feeds them like gourmet cooked chicken with rice and carrots and peas and stuff. I got frozen chicken nuggets growing up, and warm can of beans, and then and the dogs are getting these gourmet cooked meals 3 times a day.
Not even raw food. You got the raw food diet. And the dogs got the
I got the
That's
processed
amazing.
crap that went to my brain. Probably explains a lot about me.
I love the pictures because it's there's these 3 the bulldogs.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 3 bulldogs, and they just look so nonplussed.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on, and they're just there, and there's birthday hats.
Yeah.
There's happy birthday
Halloween
in the background.
hats, yeah.
There's other themes. Yeah, no, there's other themes too. It's amazing.
Easter, she'll put bunny ears on them and everything. She's got purses and sweaters and hoodies and she's got murals painted of her dogs hanging up inside. I can't find a school picture of me in her house, but there's 15 pictures of these damn dogs everywhere. So
But autism didn't exist back then.
No, it didn't, I guess. So not then.
Nope, the dogs and all the pictures and all of that obsession over it couldn't possibly be
all the
just
Tylenol in the world didn't
tick of
work.
Autism, but you mentioned your sister, and I wanted to ask you about something. So word on the street is that when you were younger, she threw a steak knife at your head?
Okay. Let me start off first. My sister is a beautiful person.
Here we go.
Okay. I don't want to paint her in a bad picture or anything like
obviously.
that. But siblings always fight, and sometimes they fight a little aggressively. And, and yeah, she definitely threw a steak knife at my head. Now, that being said, I poked the bear with a very big stick.
So you deserved it.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%. Listen, most of the stuff that she did to me growing up is definitely because of stuff that I started. It's just the way it is. So, like, yeah, she threw a steak knife at me. There was another time where she broke a hole in my door. Oh. Only and mainly because me and my friend unloaded 16 cans of silly string in her room.
Yeah, I can see that.
But like her room, I mean, like we opened the drawers in between the bed sheets, underneath her pillows. I opened up her VHS. Yeah, VHS. We're old.
Oh my
okay.
God.
I opened up her VHS player and we filled that whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
So then we waited for her to come home, and I called my friend when he went home, and I was on the phone with him. And then I put like the phone to the door when she went into her room just so he could hear her reaction too.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, she.
Okay, so yeah, no, I feel like you definitely deserved it. You trashed a VCR, man. Like that hurts my soul a little.
But we
bit.
were like transitioning from VCR to DVDs at the time, so she didn't really need it.
Fair.
It's fine.
I still have this because I used to work in a video store when I was like much younger, like one that had VHS and all that stuff, and like we were like it was called Video Library, and I loved that place, and we would buy like all of the VHS that would like Blockbuster and stuff was getting rid of.
Yeah.
So like we had this massive collection of VHS.
That's cool.
So
Old
I have
school
like this,
VHSs.
Yeah, I have this like connection to it where I'm just like, oh, the cassette tapes, the retro, the vintage, the nostalgia.
I like those. I love movies. I'm a big movie nerd, so yeah, I like VHSs. It's just got it's got a totally different feel, a more raw film feel to it.
Yeah, and you know what bugs me a little bit with the way things look is they almost look a little too real now. Like I don't want to see all the pores on somebody's face.
No.
Like I have good vision. I can see that on every and any given day.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't want to see it in my movies. Like give me the 24 frames per second where it's a little bit like dull and stuff like that. Like
a little unfocused, a little fuzzy around the edges because it doesn't make it so real. I know I'm watching something fiction. I'm watching something I'm not going to experience in real life.
You know what throws me is when there's no motion blur when something pans.
Yeah.
Like when the camera pans and everything is crystal clear as it's turning, and it's just like that. Like I appreciate the technology. It's very cool. But at the same time, I feel like we've lost just a little bit of the magic. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree.
Me.
All those old school movies, I love them.
You a James Bond fan?
I am a James Bond fan.
Okay, cool. We were just me and my girlfriend are like going through. She asked about watching them, and I was like, yeah.
She's never watched them.
No, I was like, we can top to bottom this stuff. Like
what?
Yeah. Yeah, so we started at the very beginning with Dr. No, and then we watched From Russia with Love, and then last night we watched Goldfinger.
Okay,
and I love Goldfinger so much.
Who's your best James Bond?
Connery.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's got to be Connery.
Roger Moore's my second.
Moore's great,
right?
Yeah.
And then Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig.
I can see that. Yeah.
Don't care about the rest.
We don't talk about Lazarus.
I don't care about the rest. I don't care. I don't need him. Whatever.
Yeah, no. And it's really funny actually watching a young Sean Connery because like you almost don't even recognize him.
It's funny.
He's so young and he's so handsome too at the same time. And you're like, this isn't the old man that I remember.
No, because everybody only remembers him like basically from like Untouchables on, right? But when he was filming that, he was bald as an eagle the whole time. Really? He was bald from like 18 on apparently, and
that's a hairpiece.
He had to wear a hairpiece during all the James Bond. My whole world was rocked when I saw that because I'm like, this guy's like the hottest player in the world. He's got that chiseled hair and that look, shaken, not stirred, right? He's wearing a toupee the whole time.
That's insane.
The whole time.
That's insane. You want to hear another interesting thing that I discovered with Goldfinger?
Ooh.
Okay, you know the band The Sneaker Pimps?
Yeah.
You know the song Six Underground?
Maybe
it's
not.
Like one of their like biggest songs. That
I'll probably have to listen to it again to remember. Yeah.
But anyways, when we were watching Goldfinger, there's a scene where he gets knocked out by Oddjob, and then the girl that he's with gets painted gold.
Yeah.
She dies of skin suffocation,
Yeah.
and he like wakes up. He's going to get a bottle.
She's laying on the bed, right?
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, we can't drink this Dom Perignon 53 warm like this. It has to be at a specific temperature."
Yeah.
So he gets up and goes to the fridge to get one, and that's when Oddjob like knocks him out with like a little karate chop to the back of that neck. And yeah, when he wakes up from that and he's going over to the girl, the song or the tune that's playing in the background is what Sneaker Pimp sampled to make the song 600.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I had no idea, and I was watching it, and I heard the tune, and I literally paused it and was like, oh my god, and I put it all together. It was crazy.
I like it when they do that.
Yeah,
they do
so cool.
callbacks to other old cool school songs and stuff like that. It's fun.
Absolutely. Oh man. Let's see. I wanted to ask you about how you got into all of this after Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And everything, like you started doing more TikTok and Instagram stuff?
Yeah, so like for me, I've kind of always wanted to be on stage.
Okay.
All through elementary and high school, I was always out for school plays, school musicals, any option to get volunteered, even do like a skit for the school or something. I was always doing it. I liked being up on there. My whole goal was to be an actor.
Right.
And then right out of high school, I started working in a kitchen, and then I met my wife, and then we started making humans early. So everything kind of got put on hold, and it just went to, like, do the fam jam stuff. So once the kids got a little bit older, a little bit more self-reliant, like my kids are all teenagers now, they're all in high school and stuff like that. The big thing for me was actually COVID.
Oh, okay.
COVID was really bad for us. We lost our house. I lost my job. My wife lost both her parents. It was just horrible. Yeah. And I was at the point where I'm like, I want to do something different. I want to flip the script a little bit. I want to try and do something to, people are having I'm not the only one having a bad time, right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
TikTok just kind of started getting big at that time, and I'm like, I'll start making TikTok videos. I want to make people laugh. I will do literally anything for a joke to make somebody giggle or go, oh hey, I remember this one guy that did something stupid back in there. That was just something that I did. So I just started making more and more TikTok videos, and I was trying out different things here and there, like the lip sync stuff or like dancing stuff. Yeah, I was doing weird dancing. It was weird. I think I deleted them from existence, but I was just trying to do a bunch of different things I can to see what would hit, what people would resonate with, and what would make people laugh. And the food stuff kicked up, and it kind of helps. I've been cooking for 25 years, right?
Absolutely.
I kind of know my way around a kitchen, so.
Mm-hmm. And you were doing like some reaction videos to like what other people were making, and it's like if it like I watched some of them, and it's like the like if it looks like really excessive, like a really insane excessive, like oh here's like this like patty of beef that looks like it's the size of like I don't know like a hubcap for a car, and it's like 3 times as thick, and then they put all this cheese on it, and then all this stuff, and then they flip it, and then they like all this, and then
they deep fry it,
and then they deep fry the whole thing,
and then we're good. Can I say a swear word?
You can say minimal.
SHIT word. Is that okay?
Minimally.
So
minimally.
That's where I came up with one of my catchphrases. Whenever somebody sends me a video and it's like this crazy thing, I'll go, oh, that's next level fat guy. Right? But it all started off with, I remember the video 100%. I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was, somebody sent me this video of a cookie. Mm-hmm. And it was like during Christmas time, and it was like 8 or 9 different flavors of cookies put together into one giant cookie. Okay. And it was like a snickerdoodle, a double chocolate, a chocolate chip, a ginger snap, all these things.
Like a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And every time they're adding more, I was like, oh. I'm like, oh man, I'm never going to be a skinny man if there's shit like that out there, right? And it was just like, as soon as that happened, that video exploded.
And that was the one that sort of...
That started everything. And because then people were just shooting me videos every day and going, hey, do that never gonna be a skinny man stuff to this video. That'll be funny. I'm like, okay, right, if that's what people want, I'll do it. And I just kept doing it. And
was that like an overnight thing? Like you went to bed and then you woke up the next day and like the thing had like 1 million views?
100%, yeah.
Just blew up like literally. Oh,
yeah, wow, it was crazy. I had a couple videos go all right before that, and it was like kind of exciting when you wake up from the morning, you look at your TikTok and you see all the little hearts and it's like 99 plus notifications. You're like, oh, what's going on? Right? You get all excited, and then like I said, 99 plus, and I click on it, it was like 6,000 new followers. I'm like, I had 1,000 at the time. Like, this is insane. Yeah. And it just kept going and going and going, and it didn't stop. And I was just, this is awesome.
That's crazy, man.
It's awesome. I'm happy I'm able to connect with that many people and make them laugh. That's all I wanted to do, right? So
absolutely. And there's something magical about like making people laugh and like that feeling like it's a bit of a drug. Like you want more of it.
It is. It's
insane.
Wild. I don't know what it is about it, but just I like people telling stories about me.
Yeah.
Right? Go back home and be like, I met this fat guy who did this goofy thing talking about this. You'll never believe it, right? And like, they'll probably never know who I am or anything, but they have a story to tell somebody else. And
Absolutely.
if I'm the catalyst of them telling a story to somebody else that makes other people laugh, that's gravy, man. That's gravy. That's all it is.
So with all the things that you've seen, have you like reproduced any of them?
Yes, quite a few of them.
Okay, what's your top 3 out of the things that you've like, or actually, let's start with one. What was the one that like blew your mind the most? Where you're like, this, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't think it's going to be great. And then you had it, and you're like, holy hell, this is amazing.
Ooh. All of them were always good. I don't know of any that I didn't think was going to work out. Maybe like the cinnamon bun fried egg sandwich.
Okay. Oh.
So you go and you get Cinnabons, cut them in half. Like not down the middle, but like down the middle.
Yeah,
so it's a hamburger bun.
Yeah.
Then you make your fried eggs, you make your bacon, you get your cheese,
I'm not here
hot
for it.
sauce, whatever you want, and then just put it on top of the cinnamon bun and then bake it a little bit so the bun gets warm and toasty, and then chow down. I didn't think the cinnamon bun and the fried egg part was gonna go good together, but 10 out of 10.
I can see, like, for me, it's like the cheese on top of it. Like, like cinnamon bun and egg, I can see because of French toast.
Yes.
Okay, I can definitely draw that comparison.
Yep.
But then when you're putting cheese and like bacon on it, I wouldn't put cheese and bacon on my French toast.
No. Or
So-
on cinnamon.
Exactly.
Right?
Or I wouldn't put cinnamon on my cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
Like I could see cinnamon and bacon being a thing because you candy bacon, whatever. But no, I just, that cheese is really throwing.
Try it. You almost don't
think
even
I
notice
can.
it's there, actually. Because you're like, the cinnamon's very overpowering with the cinnamon bun. And then you're getting the egg and then like the bacon that's there, or sausage if you put that on. You almost don't even notice the cheese is there.
I'm just going to come over and you'll make it.
Another one I did that worked out very well was the cookie dough cinnamon buns.
Okay.
So you get your cookie dough and you get your cinnamon buns, right? You can get the pre-made cinnamon Pillsbury rolls.
Yeah.
You stretch them all the way out, and then you get like a Pillsbury cookie dough thing, and you just layer the cookie dough on top of the cinnamon roll and then re-roll it back together. And then you cook it.
Okay.
So then when it cooks out, it's going to be a cinnamon bun with cookie on the inside of it.
That's really interesting.
And then you cover it with the frosting. And that's where one of my other catchphrases came by, where I say, diabetes, just take the wheel and go. I don't even care anymore, right? I'm eating a cookie cinnamon bun covered in frosting. Whatever. You're not here for health, okay? I'm not here for a healthy time. I'm here for a good time. And just diabetes, take the wheel.
That's amazing.
Don't even care at this point.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what's one that you did and it just turned out terribly? Is there one that sticks out?
I can't remember. If
Like
any of them-
either terribly from like the execution and or production side, or terribly because it just the flavor combination was not there, and it was just one of those, somebody's doing this to be extra.
I honestly don't know, because I mean, like, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm not too picky when it comes to food. I can't think of any that didn't really work out.
Well, that's kind of a good thing, though, right?
Yeah,
I
everything
mean, I think
worked
that
out
sort of
really,
speaks
really good.
to the content that you're messing around with, or what other people are producing. That it's not just like excessive. Like some of it seems really, really extra.
Yeah,
but
some of it is really intelligent. Like some of these over the top foods are actually really good. One of my most favorite ones I found that I've yet to try, and I'm going to real soon, it's a cupcake.
Okay.
It's a cornbread cupcake. Ooh. And the middle gets piped with hot mashed potatoes.
Okay.
So it's like a mashed potato stuffed cornbread cupcake, and it has a cupcake top on top of it. Okay. So then the frosting is more mashed potatoes to look like frosting.
Yep.
But then you get pulled pork and put a dollop of pulled pork on top of it and then drench it in gravy.
I could see that.
So it's a mashed potato cornbread pulled pork cupcake.
So that's like the first thing it made me think of. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And the first thing it made me think of is what I do every time I either have like turkey or like roast. You make what's it called? Oh, I've forgotten the name of them. Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I put gravy in that. I put mashed potato in that, and I'll put like the turkey, or I'll put the beef in that, and then I'll put more mashed potato, more gravy, and then I'll eat it literally like a cupcake, because of the way that the Yorkshire puddings, they have that hole in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
conveniently
placed in the middle, right? It's awesome.
Oh, that's amazing. And then you just change the profile. I love the cornbread idea. Oh man, that's really cool.
Cornbread. I got
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with cornbread. Not at all.
Oh man. What's okay? So
it's
with
hot.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the door cracked open a
something
little
hit me in
bit.
the eye. Man down.
It's your own sweat.
He's
He's fanning himself with his hat, and I think he just like flung his own sweat in his eye.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's literally your own sweat, and that's disgusting.
And
Thanks.
Life of being you didn't get hit by it, I did. How do you think I feel? Taken out by my own weapons.
So with all of this crazy, like, you know, I don't know if overnight success is the right. I don't want to say that because I feel like it's a weird way to phrase it.
Yeah.
But with everything that's transpired, you've had the opportunity to do some cool things.
I did.
Right. One
cool
thing I
things.
know about that I'm going to bring up is you played on stage with Finger 11.
I did play on stage with Finger 11. It's a very weird, surreal thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
It really was because. Can I talk about how I got to hang out with them?
Yeah.
Show
You're
and
obviously
stuff?
a Finger 11 fan.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I did the interview, and we kind of.
How did you get into being able to interview them? Like, how did this all come up?
I have a manager.
Okay.
And we came up with some ideas of what we want to do going forward, other than just like the TikTok stuff.
So when you texted me about a manager, you actually meant that. You didn't just mean your wife.
No, I actually have a manager.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
when you said that, like, because then you texted me again later, and you're like, "Yeah, my wife, blah blah blah." So I was like, "His wife's his
Yeah,
manager."
no,
This guy.
God, she wants nothing to do with this. She wants to stay as far away from this as humanly
enough.
possible. She's a person that she's a hermit. She loves sitting inside her house playing video games all day long,
Yeah.
watching scary movies. She wants nothing else to do with anything else. If she could talk to nobody for the rest of her life and just her family, she'd be happy. But I have a manager, and we got some things going together, and he came up with the idea of making some stuff, and we got to hang out with Finger 11. And after hanging out with them, I actually became friends with a few of them, Rick and James and Scott. Like, we all chit chat, and they offered me to go to one of their shows in London, Ontario. Yep. And I said, "Cool, let's go hang out." And I thought it was just like, you know, tickets to a show. You know, we had a good time hanging out. Here's some tickets, but it wasn't. It was a whole backstage thing. We got to hang out with them in their green room the whole time. We got to hang out with their families, and as soon as we got there, they asked me if I wanted to play on stage. I said,
Why not?
nah, let me confer with my wife first.
I gotta call my manager.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So, they got to let me play on stage. It was pretty cool because they brought me out as the encore, and I got to play Paralyzer on stage with them, and
awesome.
it was a super, super surreal one because, like, I don't want to date Finger 11, but I listened to them my whole life. Like
when they were the Rainbow Butt Monkeys?
When they were the Rainbow Butt Monkeys, and they won the 97.7 Rock Hits FM Rock Search, right? So they were the Rainbow Butt Monkeys, and then I followed them from then on. And it's real. They had another name before called Stone Temple, I think it was.
Not before, the Pirates, eh?
No, I think they
wild.
were taken at the time. I think they did Stone Temple, then Rainbow Butt Monkeys, and then Finger 11. And we got to become friends, and they invited me to this show, and I got to play Paralyzer on stage, and that memory will be burned in my brain until the day I die.
That's awesome, man.
It's crazy.
You
It's
showed
super
me
crazy.
some pictures. They signed your guitar too.
They did.
And I'm assuming you still have it. Do you play it, or is it?
I don't touch it. Do not touch it. That one's in a case away from everything else. I don't want
Doesn't
anybody
see the
to
light
look
of
at.
day.
I played it once after they signed it, and I kind of smudged a signature.
Oh no!
So I'm like, game over, not touching it. See you later. And it's like it's my favorite guitar of the group too, because I got a bunch of guitars, and it's my favorite one. It's a Washburn.
no.
I've always wanted a Washburn
Washburns are
electric.
nice, man.
So they signed it, and I'm like, all right, I'm not touching it. The signature's still intact, but there's a little on it,
Yeah.
and I don't want to. I don't want to chance it anymore. So
No,
I'm like, all right,
of course not. Of course.
she goes in the box and goes underneath the couch, so nobody touches it. Excuse me.
No worries. There's water there.
I go
You're a fan of poutine, and I know that because we were talking about poutine, and I want to get into this because there's a lot of poutine out there that's terrible, and there's a lot of poutine out there that's amazing. And where's somewhere in this city of Niagara Falls, like if you're to share, like for anybody that's listening that ever, like maybe you're a tourist and you want to come down here and check some stuff out, and you're like, yeah, I want some poutine. Where would you recommend them to go?
There's a few, some unexpected, and some probably nobody's ever heard of.
Right. Okay.
Fast food, believe it or not, is actually amping their game up when it comes to poutines.
Okay. Outside of fast food, though.
Outside of
Like,
fast
I want
food,
to like let's not talk about like McDonald's.
Those are the
or
unexpected
anything like
ones,
that.
though.
Of course, we'll come back to that after. Let's talk about legit establishments, though.
I like to go to Hooligans.
Okay.
Right, you know where Hooligans is?
Yep.
Right down by Five Corners, Stanford Center. They have a fantastic poutine.
Okay.
And it's super cheap, too. And it's huge.
Okay.
It's a huge bowl, and their fries are like French fry truck fries.
Oh, like
That's-
the real proper.
yes.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Like, in my opinion at least, any French fry truck will always sell you a better poutine than anywhere else you go.
Absolutely.
You need that 7-month-old grease.
Yeah.
And that fry that's been sitting in the hot sun for 3 days. Something about that combination that makes the soggy but crispy fries, and then they douse that gravy that's just been reduced for a month.
Yep.
And they just keep adding more beef stock to it and just keep reduce it. That salt is just the sodium. The sodium level has to be so high that your doctor's going to retire when he does your blood work.
Probably.
Just because it's got that bad. And then that's my favorite is any French fry truck. But Hooligans puts up a really good poutine. You can get chicken on it, and they do like different levels of heat if you want just chicken fingers, if you want spicy chicken fingers.
Wow.
But Hooligans is really good. Usual Suspects.
Yep.
I got their it's been a while, but the last time I got their poutine, it came in like a little box, like a fish and chips kind of box.
Yep.
And it was, again, it had like the French fry truck feel to it. But they added, it wasn't just cheese curds and gravy. They had cheese curds, they had gravy, but they had chopped up pea bacon bits in it.
Okay.
And then they put like mozzarella cheese, like shredded cheese on top of that. And then they put like little caramelized onions and then some green onions on top. And now I'm going to now I'm going to go to Usual Suspects and get another one of those. It was really, really good. I didn't expect it.
I was going to bring up Usual Suspects too, because like they used to be called Eager Beaver. Now they're called Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough Italian references in this town.
No, we need more. Absolutely. Not nearly enough.
I joke constantly that this town is just 3 Italian families in a trench coat pretending to be a city.
100% it is. You could not have hit that head on nail anymore.
I got to give a shout out to my girlfriend for making that observation, because she's the one that sort of like put that out there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to share that with people.
Yes.
But yeah, no, their poutine, if you haven't had it recently,
no, it's been a while.
I don't know if they still offer what you were talking about, but that place is my go-to if I want a poutine to share, and only because like I can't eat as much as you.
That's fair.
Probably.
That's fair. Not too many people can. It's okay. It's okay.
But it comes in a pizza box, okay? It comes in like a medium-sized pizza box, and it is just packed with like all the fries, all the cheese, and like it's as like curds, gravy, fries. That's it.
It comes in a pizza box.
Like a medium-sized pizza box.
How big is a like? Is it like one of those things where it's like a big pizza box and a little piece of?
No, it's like the whole like the inside. Like imagine like the size that the pizza would take up inside the thing, and they spread all the fries out, so everything gets like enough like gravy and cheese all over it, so you don't end up with the layer underneath of just like nothing.
That is fantastic, because my biggest beef with poutine, no matter where you go, you got to layer your poutine. So many people just dollop a big chunk of fries and just put the gravy and curds on top, and the guys at the bottom aren't getting anything. You got to layer it, right? It's like Shrek, where we got different layers, okay? And people don't do that. It pisses me off, because by the time you get the top of the cheese and gravy gone, then you're just looking at all these naked, sad, embarrassing-looking French fries that are starving for some gravy. And what do? You got no gravy left or anything. You just throw it out, right?
Oh, I can't. I love fries.
Oh, I never will. No, I'll eat it all. But I
feel you. I feel
most
your
people
sentiment.
will. Yeah. The layers is where it's at. But the fact that they spread it out, so it's nice and even,
and it's not like piping hot like when you get it, so like, or like I usually get it to go, so I just like eat it at home. That's like a hangover thing for me. Like if it's my hangover cure.
It's like a breakfast thing for me. Wake up, have some poutine,
right?
Take a shot of gravy to wake up in the morning. Hair on the dog's back. Had a poutine right before I went to bed. Poutine in the morning. Like some gravy from the fridge. You ever do a shot of cold gravy?
No, but I have opened the fridge and taken a swig out of the maple syrup.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I listen, I love gravy so much to the point I can literally drink it cold from the fridge.
I believe that.
Yeah. I don't know why. I will put gravy on everything. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
It's so funny that like the things that people do that are like really weird. Like something that I find that is weird that I do that other people may not is like eating a cold hot dog out of the package, out of the fridge.
What's wrong with that?
Some people think it's absolutely disgusting.
Because people
are
have
horrified by it.
I know. I don't understand, because people have this idea that a prepackaged hot dog is raw.
Right,
it's not raw. It's just cold.
Yeah.
Everything's cooked. It's all processed and cooked, and you can eat it right out of the. You know what my weird thing is?
Yeah.
People, I don't think it's that weird, but people like immediately get disgusted by the moment I say it. I like French toast, right? What does everybody put on French toast?
Horrible.
Maple syrup, right? What's not horrible?
I like French toast. That's terrible. How dare you? We call it freedom toast in this country.
Everybody puts maple syrup or powdered sugar on French toast, right? I put ketchup on mine.
Oh!
Right? It's weird.
Okay.
I know it's weird.
Hold on.
It's not. Do not knock it until you try it.
How sweet are you making everything, or is it more savory? Because
it's more savory.
Okay, see, I can see that if you don't put a lot of cinnamon or vanilla or milk into the eggs, yeah, I can see you making a more savory French toast where it doesn't have the sugar.
Yeah,
and therefore ketchup kind of makes sense. Oh my God! Imagine doing like a French toast grilled cheese sandwich. Like,
what makes you think I haven't already done that?
I'm not surprised.
Come on.
I'm not surprised.
So I'll make my egg mixture, a little bit of milk just to kind of soften up a little bit, salt and garlic in the egg mixture.
Okay, yeah.
Then when I dip the toast in, I let it soak for a little bit, put it in the fridge, it all soaks in.
You can't even really call that French toast anymore, though. I think the French would be pissed if they found out.
I'm Canadian, it's fine. Let the French be mad.
Canadian toast.
Canadian toast, there we go.
Just like it's like our Caesar. It's like just like the Caesar was invented by Canadians. And it's amazing. And now we have Canadian toast.
Now we have Canadian.
we have Canadian toast.
We'll put that on the list.
Absolutely. I'm writing it down. Canadian toast. There we are.
Brought to you by Beardoh.
We're going to start a restaurant, apparently. No, I didn't do cocaine with all these ideas.
With boxed poutine and Canadian toast for everybody.
Here we go.
And shots of maple syrup and gravy. As soon as you get to your table, you have to down a shot of maple syrup and gravy before you can get your Canadian toast.
It's gonna turn into like that scene from Super Troopers where they're chugging syrup.
Oh, I love that. I love that movie. I love that movie so much. See, you're doing it all wrong. You got to relax your jaw.
Sit down, Rando.
The bottle comes.
Yeah.
I love
yes,
that movie.
waiter. I'll I'll get a chinchilla.
I'll have a couple tacos. They think I'm Mexican.
Right?
You're not?
Oh my God.
You know what's the funny thing about Rabbit?
Hold on. You know what a funny thing is about what we're doing right now?
What?
This is what memes were 20 years ago when memes didn't exist.
Yeah.
We were literally yelling movie quotes at each other like a couple of boomers. Damn. All right, go on. Sorry.
It's funny because I just found out a piece of information about the guy who plays Rabbit, Eric Stolonsky, I think, or whatever. He has an artificial leg.
Oh.
He's had it since birth, from knee down.
Like he was born with the artificial leg?
He was born with only one of the bones in your calf. Okay. So you have your tibia and fibula, and he was only born with one of them, so they had to cut it off at birth, and he's had a prosthetic leg his whole life.
Oh, okay, so he didn't come out with the prosthetic. They made one for him after.
No, she gave birth to the prosthetic afterwards.
Oh, like he came out and then the prosthetic
baby came out, and they're like, shit, this is messed up. And then it was like, this one came out, and they're like, don't worry, we got you, right? So yeah, it's just a doctor's like, hey, what's going on? Then the fake foot came out, I was like, oh. Okay, I understand the assignment, right? And then they took care of it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh. Normally I have like other things that I'm going to get into, and I got a few things I want to bring up here because they're just like random topics that I thought were kind of funny, and we're going to get into some conspiracies real quick.
Ooh.
Okay, but these are very low stakes conspiracies. Very
low stakes?
Like
who steals all the toilet paper? Where does the left sock go in the dryer all the time?
Well, there's actually a really interesting theory about that.
Is there?
That I'll get into.
I got to hear this.
I feel like the brakes on buses squeak too much. Like I feel like they're pumping those in from somewhere. Like there's like sounds in that. Like brakes on buses can't be that squeaky.
You know, that's right, because at my kid's school there's 3 buses that park out front.
Like why are your brakes always this squeaky?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. There's no way they're that squeaky.
Like I get it, the brakes probably gotta be a lot bigger because the tires are huger, but my car brakes don't squeak.
Exactly.
Right? So if they can make mine not squeak, why not? Yeah, there's gotta be
this is the general very low stakes on these things. So here's one that I thought was interesting. Cilantro tastes the same to everybody. Some people just like it and some people don't.
So there is a theory behind that. Have you ever heard the theory about it?
The soap thing. I'm one of the soap people.
It's a gene, apparently. Yeah. Some people are born with a gene where that your taste buds will receptive a different way. Mm-hmm. I don't have that. I like cilantro. I'm a very big fan of cilantro. But every time I put cilantro on food, people just lose it. I'm not eating the soap this, soap that.
Do not like cilantro. However, I have Pavloved myself into it because I notice when it's not there. So I made some what's it called, some chicken biryani one time, and it's supposed to have cilantro in it, and I didn't put the cilantro in it, and it didn't taste right to me.
Yeah,
and I was annoyed.
But if you put it on, it wouldn't taste right either because it tastes like soap.
But the thing is in certain quantities, and I found if I cook it a little bit more, or if I cook with it, then it sort of mellows it out, and it's not as as aggressive, but if it's raw, I find it to be a little more aggressive. However,
that's a good idea.
I can't have tacos anymore without putting a little bit of raw cilantro on it. I enjoy it because I want that flavor there. Like
it's a very good company to do a taco. Yeah, like cilantro is very almost on any kind of taco, really, because you can do a fish taco, a lobster taco, a chicken taco, a beef taco. Cilantro just goes good with everything together because you're usually adding like sour cream, a pickled onion, or a diced tomato or something like that. Cilantro goes good with all of that.
Absolutely.
And I don't have the gene, so I'm one of the lucky ones. I love cilantro. I'll put it on anything.
So yeah. Another conspiracy, apparently, is that you remember the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
The newer ones?
That came out, and like how like they released an image of Sonic and his eyes look really, really bad.
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
I see all those movies in theaters too. I like them.
Let's see if I can pull this up. But so what they did is they made the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and then the CGI that they were using for Sonic. I do remember that.
Yeah, and his eyes looked really, really silly. And his hands and his feet looked all weird, and people were freaking out over it. And then the movie got delayed like a long time because they had to redo all the animation on it.
Conspiracy about that.
Okay, I want to hear this.
Is that was not how they actually did it. They just released that as a way to hype the movie up, and they actually had it like the way that they released it the whole time.
That is incredibly smart,
right?
That is
if true, that is super clever because it just generated all of this like
this hype,
and rage too about like how are you going to do our nostalgic mascot dirty like this?
Yeah, because Sonic's loved by so many people, younger generation, older generation. I grew up with Sega, so I obviously love Sonic, and my kids love Sonic and all that stuff. So yeah, if you piss off enough people, that's going to create a lot of buzz and hype. So throw out some dirty stuff, let people get mad at it, so that hype happens. People are like, we want a better song, we want this. Okay.
And then they quote unquote fixed it.
I guess we'll fix it.
And then they didn't do anything.
That is an incredibly smart way of doing it. Because like honestly, if you think about social media and you think about what gets more attention than anything?
Oh, rage baiting.
Negativity
rage
stuff.
Rage baiting is a thing.
It's awesome for things. So if they can man, that is I didn't even think of it that way. I honestly just thought they messed up because I remember. Now that you mention it, I'm going back in my file memory of brain stuff here that the concussions didn't ruin, and I remember that. I remember that coming out because my wife's a huge gamer, right? So she was she loved all the old like Mario and Sonic and like Kirby and stuff like that. So she was very upset at that. Yeah. And then it got re-released and it was amazing. The movies were amazing. I think, in my opinion, some of Jim Carrey's best work. I really do.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Man, I didn't even think of that. That's so smart. That is so smart. Just release out some garbage, get people mad, because now it's going to create buzz because they're mad. And then it's going to create more buzz going, well, where's the new stuff? And then when the new stuff comes out, they're going to be like, look how good this looks. Maybe I got to start doing some stuff like that with me, release some stuff that's not true about me and get my name out there a little bit more.
So did you ever go on a road trip when you were younger?
Oh, yeah.
With your family and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an interesting little conspiracy that, like, dads on road trips hate stopping at gas stations and stuff on the way because then everybody that they've beat on the highway now gets past them and they're behind them.
100%.
They have to then pass all these cars that like, I passed all these guys. You pull over, then they're all past you, and then so apparently that's a thing.
Listen, I am a parent, and I've gone on several road trips as a parent, and I'm the same way. I'll pull into the gas station off the highway, and the kids, like, I'm pumping the gas, just staring at the road. And like I'm memorizing the car. I'm like, oh, I remember that green guy. Oh, there's the white car. I'm like, baby, gotta go.
That truck almost hit me. I remember.
Yeah. Then I speed up to catch up to them. I'm like, there's no way these guys are getting to where I gotta go first, right? So I'm trying to weave through. Yeah, no, that's a real thing, man. I don't know what it is. It's a dad thing. It's
it's just like we make like I feel like as men we tend to make like competitions or games out of stuff in our head sometimes.
Yeah, for no reason. Just to see if we can.
Cats do the same fucking thing. I swore I didn't mean to do that, but like cats do the same thing.
He said cats do the same fuzzy thing. That's what he said.
The same fuzzy thing. Absolutely. But like where they like you watch them play with something and then it's not moving. And then they hit it and they lose their mind over it, right?
Yeah,
I feel like we do the exact same thing, but just in a way more complex. Yeah. But very simple.
Like if stuff hasn't happened yet, you kind of like provoke it to happen. And then when it does, you're like, oh, come on. You're never going to believe what just happened over here.
How dare the consequences of my own actions show up like this?
Like, how dare that happen?
Okay, so little music conspiracy.
Oh, I like music.
Okay. The conspiracy is that music is the most important currency in the universe, and that aliens are farming humans on Earth for music.
I can see that being real. I'm a believer in aliens. I'm a believer in that there's a life outside there, and I believe that we're not being watched.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Right? There's somebody's watching. Like I'm sorry, but like you'd be insane to think that we're the only planet
100%.
in this entire mask of everything that's expanding infinitely. That we're the only planet that has living creatures on it, right?
Yeah, or any kind of life. Period.
Right? And I don't believe that we're as advanced as a lot of these other planets are because they've been around for hundreds of millions more years. I believe there's probably people who are just like fly by, look good, and they go like, nah, they're not ready yet. And just
lock the doors. Lock the doors, sweetie.
Yeah, they're not good. They're still fighting with each other.
They're shooting nuclear weapons at each other.
Yeah, we'll wait until that's settled and then we'll calm down. But why not drop a little music thing in there and just be like, let's see what happens if they get this, right?
Give them an instrument.
Yeah, why? I mean, I like that theory. I'm down for that theory.
Oh man, yeah, no, that's a fun one. I like the concept of it and just whatever. Okay, we're gonna get into, because I know you're a sports guy, and I like my Trivial Pursuit, and so we're gonna get into the All-Star Trivial Pursuit Edition Sports from 1983. Okay?
I wasn't even born yet, but we'll see.
I was barely born. Yeah. That was a thing that I did in 1983.
How are you barely born? Like halfway out, and it's like, nah, we're gonna stop here for a couple days.
Pretty much. Yeah. Got halfway out and was just like,
they saw your face, like, no, we're not ready yet. Just
push it, put him back in.
Put it back in. There we go.
Just gotta bake him another 2 or 3 days. He's not done yet.
Why are we talking about?
Gotta just caramelize the top a little more, you know.
Yeah, it needs a few more hours to percolate in there.
Put it on broil. Put it on broil so we can get the heat from the top.
Gotta crisp up the edges on that one.
Okay,
man.
let's get into these because these are great. These are great. Fun fact about Trivial Pursuit is it was invented in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Was it really?
Yeah, by a couple of dudes.
No way, I didn't know
guys
that.
were basically pissed off with Scrabble and wanted something more.
No way.
So there's a very, very large amount of Canadian history in Trivial Pursuit especially this. Like,
I'm gonna fail it. I'm not gonna lose my Canadian card on this one, maybe.
Oh yeah, you will. Let's see here. We'll start it off simple with like how many NHL teams qualify for the Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't know the answer to this, and wrong answers are totally cool. I'm guessing 420. You tell me what your guess is.
Are we guessing like a couple hours from now, 420, or like, or is this like that an actual like guess? 16, right?
16 is correct.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
8 and 8 on either side. 32 teams in the league. 8 from each side.
Here's a fun one. More hockey.
Yes.
What color light signals that time has expired in an NHL period?
Oh, I want to say blue because I'm pretty sure red light means goal.
I feel like it's a white strobe light.
So it's either a white strobe light or a blue light.
White strobe light at the... It's green.
Green.
It's green. I had no idea.
So we were both wrong.
Ooh.
I don't ever remember seeing a green light in hockey.
No, these are old questions.
Yeah, they've probably changed it since 1983 to now. It probably is a blue or white light.
You obviously don't know who this is because he's a dragster, and that's somebody that drives drag racing cars, not a drag queen. But what superstar dragster... what was... Sorry, can't even read this.
Okay.
I can't even read the question.
Let me go off and say, I love drag queens. I'm a big fan of drag queens. I love watching their shows and everything. I've gone to drag queen shows before. It's a great time.
They're the best.
They're amazing. Man. But calling them a dragster, I can see that being like an 80s or 90s thing that like unwoke people would just be like, oh, there are some dragsters over there. And now they've evolved to just being called drag queens or whatever. But that's, oh my God. I can't believe that. That's awesome.
Okay, so what was superstar dragster Don Garlitz dubbed? Like, what was his nickname? Any idea?
The Wicked Mouse.
No. You ready
it wasn't?
for this? You guys have...
Please tell me it's a dragster. Please tell me it's a dragster.
His nickname? It's such a silly nickname. You ready? It's Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
I had to say it like that too. Big Daddy.
You had to throw the gravitas in it. Big Daddy.
I saw the answer and I was like, okay, whose nickname was? What is Big Daddy?
What is Big Daddy?
I
Do I have to answer these in the form of Jeopardy like that? What is Big Daddy?
Right?
Incorrect. Oh, sorry. What is Big Daddy? That is correct.
You got to use the
You have
correct
to,
tone,
you have
right?
to use the gravitas in it, or it doesn't sound right.
All right. This actually, like, I have no idea. Who was the first tennis player to amass $1 million in prize money in 1 year? Like, we would think, like, now maybe somebody, but this is back in 1983. And I don't even know a single, like, Agassi. Andre Agassi.
Andre Agassi, or who's that? There's another guy's name that's eluding me right now.
Maybe it's a female. Maybe it's one of the Ovas. Kornikova, Sharapova, something like that.
No, because they were like 2000 on.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. The Sharapovas. They were recent.
Fair.
Is Arnold Palmer? He's a golfer, isn't he?
That's a golf thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. All right, that name stuck out my head for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Let's go. The answer is. All right, sorry, hold on. Who's that? Bjorn Borg.
Oh, you know what? That was my next guess after Arnold Palmer.
You actually know?
But I didn't want to go with it. No, not at all.
I think it'd be really great.
I guess a golfer.
if what's it called? Bjorn Borg was like emo, and he'd be like, "I wish I was never Bjorn."
Oh, that's funny.
Here's an interesting. What slugger? So this is baseball. What slugger when asked if he had superstitions, said just one. Whenever I hit a home run, I make certain to touch all 4 bases.
I believe I know this, but
I feel like it's like a Babe Ruth thing, or like
no, I think that was more around the 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
it might be like a Hank Aaron. It could be like a Hank Aaron or Mickey Mantle or Joe DiMaggio thing, right?
All right, let's see.
Yeah, let's see, because I don't know.
Oh, I'm right. It's friggin' Babe Ruth.
Is it Babe Ruth? No way.
Look at me getting something right.
Look at that.
Wow. Just for the record, I haven't looked at these. Like I haven't been like doing that thing like I'm cheating. I'm like, let me look at all the answers first.
I will agree. He has not been looking at them.
Okay, what year's Olympic Games were canceled because of World War One?
World War One started in was 1914.
Like
Not 1418.
So 14 to 18 is what.
Oh yeah. So I thought you said 14.
Yeah, yeah. Like 1418.
There's been a lot of wars between 1418 and 1914.
But like the thing that I don't know is
if it was winter, summer.
Which year did it fall on?
It was every 4 years they go.
But
so let's just start counting back 4 from now.
That's
okay, so
way too much
20. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, how long did the war last, right? I think it was
4
only
years.
4 years. So it was
4. Yeah.
Okay, so it's somewhere between 1914 and 1918.
Yes, absolutely.
So if it's any one of those, I'm right.
Okay, let's look. 1916. That's
Nailed it.
literally what was in my head.
Nailed it.
That's funny.
I'm good at this. I'm so good.
Let's see. What else do we? Okay, let's move on to the next one. This got a lot of writing on it. Do
I know a fun fact about war and sports? Sorry,
I was going to say, I don't think war has many fun facts. I think there's just facts, and most of them are disappointing.
I said the first half of my head, and then the second half out. So it should be, do you want to know a fun fact about baseball and sports or something? Okay. Sorry, listen. It was during World War II.
Yeah.
I think I just recently saw something online. I can't confirm if it's exactly true or not, but Joe DiMaggio spent 4 years in World War II, and I think it was only like 11 years in the MLB. And he won the World Series every single year that he played in the MLB.
Oh, wow.
So he's never lost a World Series.
Holy hell.
How insane is that to think, where you spent... You batted 1,000 for your entire career, basically, in the World Series.
That's insane.
And he didn't really see combat because he was in the Air Force, and they just got him to tour with the baseball team and just to be like the recreational crew for people.
Yeah.
But he's won like 11 World Series, and he only spent 11 years in the MLB.
And he's Italian.
Italian. And there was not a fun fact about war. It was a fun fact about baseball. I said that so wrong. Fun fact about war.
Right?
I hit the microphone. You're going to hear like a ding.
What boxer told Harvard students, "We've all been blessed with God-given talents. Mine just happens to be beating people up"?
Well, that's got to be Muhammad Ali.
That's like literally the only thing I can think of.
The first one comes to mind. Either him
or Tyson.
I don't think Tyson's that articulate for that.
Well, I'm not anymore.
Oh, even to begin with. It's true.
Like, he might have at one point when he just started. But yeah, okay.
Either him or Holyfield.
Okay, let's have a gander. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray, no way.
Sugar Ray Leonard, about that.
I wouldn't have thought that he would say that.
Right? Okay, next, what do we have here? This is a question about Montreal Canadiens. Oh, okay, here's a fun one, actually. What mounts were used instead of ponies for a polo game in Jaipur, India, before 40,000 fans in 1976?
I'm going to want to say elephants.
I almost want to say donkeys. For some reason.
Either elephants or camels.
Okay, let's find
because camels are often used out there.
Oh, you're right. It was elephants.
I knew. Yeah.
Imagine seeing like a polo game being played with elephants.
How long is that polo stick?
Like
a 20-foot stick. You got to swing that thing around.
And I feel like horses are a little bit easier to control than elephants.
Yeah.
You know, I know elephants are smart, and that's probably why they're harder to control.
Yeah, but imagine two elephants clashing together. No. They're both going for the ball.
No, imagine your leg getting ripped off by a tusk.
Or your leg getting sandwiched between two 7-ton elephants.
I would love an elephant to get pissed off and grabs like the rider off of somebody else and shuck him with his trunk.
Oh yeah,
that would be
just get mad and hoof him with a tusk and throw him in the air.
That'd be amazing. Okay, let's get into what Montreal Canadiens marksman scored 44 goals in 20 games in 1917 to 1918.
It's got to be the Rocket. Maurice Richard.
Maurice Richard, you are incorrect.
Oh, is it his brother?
Nope.
Henry?
Nope.
Then I have no idea.
It is Joe Malone.
You know what? Never would have gotten that.
He's pre-Malone.
Well,
we have post-Malone now.
Yeah, he's pre-Malone. That's a very good idea. I like that.
Let's see. That's kind of funny.
If you're already laughing at it, we got to do that one.
It's funny because it's like, what lefty once admitted of Willie Mays, his first major league hit was a home run off of me, and I'll never forgive myself. So it was a pitcher who threw a ball
to Willie Mays.
Yeah, to Willie Mays. Willie Mays hit a home run, and he's mad about it.
Never would have got. I never would get that.
I don't even know. Warren Spahn. S-P-A-H-N.
Oh, I know who Warren Spahn is, but I would never would have gotten that.
I never heard of the name, so.
Can we get like a newer version of Trivial Pursuit?
No, this is amazing.
All right, that's fair.
Okay. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I remember why I pulled this one. How many times did Hank Aaron hit 50 or more home runs in a season?
Well, only one time if it's in one season. How many seasons did he hit 50 or more home runs, basically?
How many times? Yeah. The question is, I agree. It's ancient wording as well.
Yeah, they definitely put that backwards, which worked surprisingly for me. I understood it. I'm going to say like 8, because he hit quite a bit of home runs. Probably more, though, right?
0.
Well, look at me go!
I love that this is what I love. They include questions that it's like the answer is just 0. The answer is nothing.
It's not even interesting,
right?
It's just like 0. It's like
pure trick. It's like, I gotta think of a number. Maybe I'll like between 1 and 10. I have like a 10% chance.
Yeah.
I'll get the number, and it's like, no, you have no chance. You have to guess
goose
nothing.
Egg right there for is 0. It's like, well, now I feel like an idiot,
right? Oh man. Oh, that's why I like pull some of these out, because it's just like, it's so absurd. It's so ridiculous. What was the question on this one? What sport did Ross Glover say permitted a person to go fly a kite and jump in the lake at the same time?
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who he is, but he's making fun of a sport. What sport could you be playing where they would be like, yeah, you can go fly a kite and jump in a lake at the same time and not miss anything?
So let's venture a guess at what sports. No, wait, man, I love baseball.
That's the first thing I'm thinking.
Baseball, come on, baseball's awesome.
But it's slow.
But there's slower sports. Golf?
Yeah.
Hit the ball, go in the lake, fly a kite while you're going your ball. I'm going to say golf. I'm going to say golf. That being said, I love golf, by the way. I'm a golfer. I love it. I can't golf anymore because of my foot, but I love golf.
Curling?
But I'm going to say girl. I love curling.
Yeah, curling.
I love curling.
It's fantastic.
It's exciting.
I really enjoy it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on. What
do you say? What sport? What?
You're going to hate me. I feel like you're going to punch me when I say this.
Why would I punch anybody?
Because the sport he's referring to is kite skiing on water. Like, what is this? What is this question?
Who made this game?
3 dudes in Niagara on the Lake.
35, 40 years ago.
Yeah, more than that, actually. More than that. There's a lot of really silly stuff, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, that's amazing.
How many gold medals did Greece, the original creators, win at the first modern Olympic Games?
You know what? Let's go with the
0.
let's go with the theory that this game has of their exciting new answers for things. I'm gonna say 0.
Okay.
I'm probably also gonna be like 110.
1.
Okay, so we're that far off. That's okay then. That's better than the last one, Hank Aaron.
Oh my goodness. Why are these questions so silly? How many yards deep is a CFL end zone?
Oh, 20. 25.
Correct.
They just recently changed that this year. They're going back down to 15 now, and they're putting the goalpost at the back instead of the front, so people don't break their spine running into a friggin' goalpost because they're looking at the ball and there's a pole that they're running into.
I was going to guess 420, as usual.
I love how that's always your answer.
I mean, you should watch me play Jeopardy. If there's any question about American presidents, I guess Carter only. Even if I know it's not him, I'm just like, Carter.
Carter.
It's always Carter. And I get it right like once or twice.
What?
Out of like
you know what they say?
100 episodes.
A broken clock's right twice a day too, right? So you'll eventually land on one of them.
I like this one because it's like, how do you spell this? Like they have a last name here, and I'm going to try and say it. I'm pretty sure it's like Polish or something. It's Jastrzębski. Jastrzębski. There we are. Jastrzębski. How do you think that's spelt? You have a ski in your last name.
I do. I am Polish.
You should be able
I am Polish. And my name, the way it's spelled, is not the way it's supposed to be spelled.
Okay, I'm probably saying Jastrzębski.
There's probably going to be like a Y, then a Z, then a K, then a backwards R or something like that. And then, I don't know, maybe a Batman symbol in there somehow. And
I literally feel like Poland needs to go on Wheel of Fortune and buy some vowels. Okay?
I think they make their own vowels
they just
now.
Need to at this point.
Because my family came over here during the war, and when my grandfather came over there, he was trying to spell his name, and they're going, no. It was like 18 characters long, and they're just like, no, we're gonna do it this way, and then like stamped his card, and that's how we got her name. I have no idea how to spell that.
Well, I will tell you, it is. There's no. Oh my God! I like that the answer on the back. It shows you the spelling on the front, but the answer on the back is the same spelling with dashes in between it. YASTRZEMSKI, for those wondering.
All right.
But anyways, we have gone through mostly everything, and we're reaching the closing of the show here. But before we close out, I would like to give you an opportunity to plug yourself and what you're doing.
Well, I do that in the privacy of my own home with my wife, and I would thank you not to ask about that. That's private. But I have a show coming out. We're relaunching our show called Breaking Bread with Beardoh. It's a celebrity interview cooking show. Cool. So I basically cook food for some people, and we talk about them and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
I'm getting back into stand-up, so I'm going to be trying to get around doing that. And I'm going to be doing like a lot of local touring of restaurants, trying to give like a food review and have the Beardoh experience of going through the restaurants and see what I can do. But I got a little gift for you, actually. And hold on a second.
Okay.
I didn't know how many people were going to be here today, so I only have 2, so you guys got to fight over for the next one.
He's grabbing something out of a bag here. Don't know what's in the bag, but we are going to find out. I should narrate this like an old-timey radio show. It is something in tinfoil. It is food of some kind.
Yeah. So,
what do we have here? This is like the worst time to do this because we're right at the end of the show.
I made a fried chicken sandwich with bacon, mozzarella cheese, Monterey Jack cheese. There's also mozzarella sticks on it, and I made a homemade Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce.
That's incredible.
So
I'm really looking forward to
I wanted to give you
this.
lunch.
Brian, it's been awesome having you on the show. We're basically at the end here. We got to wrap it up. So if you have been listening, thanks for listening. Definitely come out and check out like some of the live shows that we do with Bomb Comedy Tour, and tune into 4680q.com for more and other shows. And you can catch me at Marc Side Radio. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.